We get some good news. Hopefully we get some more. It's Utah State up next. We do have to set up our recruitment for the rest of the way. Again, we missed out on Taj Moncrief, meaning we have 8 dudes left on our board that were top-notch players. Again, we are not focusing on anybody else. No other, like, 1-star pipeline, 4 stars, or even likely 3 stars. We're not focusing on anybody else until we have enough points divvied out to all of these guys and then still have some left over. Jake, how are you tonight, by the way? Hope you're well, my friend. Okay, so Harms. Let's take a look at this guy. Time to get to work. Isn't a great setup for him. What other ones could we get with playing time? Championship contender. Playing style, proximity to home. Throw potential. There's nothing I can really do to sway this guy. Like, just his... Like, maybe this one, TV time, so try to get him to consider championship contender status and have that be a bit more important. That's about all I can do. I'll hope for the best there. Finished a few games of online Dynasty with the boys, 4-0 with Army. Very, very nice. I am obviously intrigued by the idea of an online run with friends. It's just, you know, you gotta have people around on a nightly basis, and that's not always easy. Time to get to work is not working out well for James Dawkins either. I always go for the 3 check marks regardless of grades. I mean, that's a fair way to do it, but also you can see the influence that it gives. It's not going to be amazing. All right. In terms of sway, I need you to care about playing time and playing style. Desperately need you to care about those 2 things, my man. Proximity to home is the other one. There we go. Time to get to work. I got to try to sway on that. Have to try. And then we'll get our... Whoops. That out of there. Do it on a certain day, like Friday Night Franchise. That's true. That is true. But you know me. I get into a franchise, and it's the only thing that I want to play. All right. Steven Lambo, a 4-star gem. What can I sell you on? Not much. Not much. And I sway you on playing style and proximity to home along with playing time. That would be nice. 35 points left, so we'll put those on. Again, obviously, now that we've had some people clear, we have more points to assign, which is really nice. Isaiah Saylor. Can I sell you on anything? Not really. Let's try to sway your opinion there. I need playing time, proximity to home, and then playing style is what it is. But yeah, I need you on those buddy. Double pitch does work. Use someone if you need to put some risk. Yeah. So some points left over here. If I didn't work night shift, I could do some. Oh, yeah. I'm honestly surprised, like, in Discord, I think some people were talking about trying to organize a community save. I don't know if that picked up at all or not. Oh, good. I can be offered promotion, viewers, and followers. The bots, Endo, they're learning. All right. Hard sell, man. I got to try to sway this guy, too. I need you to care about play style. Go play style, playing time, and proximity to home, I guess. I mean, not much I can really do. 35 points left. And we're certainly able to fight for people a bit more often now. And then Jimmy Giffles, maybe my favorite name of the class, Jimmy Giffles. Can I sell you on anything? Yes, thank God. Play style and playing time he cares about, so we can definitely work on that hard sell. And then we got points left. There we go, Mr. Giffles. Okay, so we're good there. We're good there. Utah State is next. Again, we're 4-2. We know that we still very much have a chance to get promoted. ODU is 1 game ahead, and we're even in record with Ohio. We cannot afford another... Honestly, one more slip-up might be the death knell. One more slip-up. If we don't run the table here, we can't guarantee anything, which really sucks. Utah State on the road. 77 overall team, even though it's a road game. You know what it is. We have to win. We have to win this game. Let's go. Come on, boys. We need a win. We need this win. No ifs, ands, or buts. This has to be a W. Absolutely has to be.
Welcome, everyone, to Logan, Utah and the Beehive State. We're here at Maverick Stadium, home to the Utah...
Speaking of the Beehive State, I know obviously the Utah Hockey Club now for the NHL hasn't announced what their name's going to be. I kind of hope they do use something related to the fact that it's the Beehive State. But then again, I imagine the color scheme would end up being black and gold, and we already have a couple of those, black and gold, black and yellow, so... I don't know. It'd just be interesting, because it would be very different branding than what we have. Utah Murder Hornets. Not bad. Just gonna sim. I'm gonna trust them. Again, for anybody that's newer, I try to balance sim and gameplay, but at this stage, I do tend to trust the team. I want to see what they're capable of on their own. Do you have a favorite college football team? I do not. Because UMaine is not relevant. And we don't play every second of every game because we like to think our boys can win it on their own, but we are only up by a point thanks to a missed extra point attempt. 14-13 at halftime. Jigsy, how exactly do I run an RPO? I can only figure out how to run it. I can't figure out how to keep the ball or throw it. So it's all in the timing, right? In the time that you snap it, you have to look over to that option and figure out if you want to throw it immediately. If you do, obviously make sure you know what button you're looking to throw to. You have the time between when you snap it and when your guy hands it off to, throw out to that option. Sometimes the timing can be a little bit finicky. It depends on the specific RPO and the route that you would be having your receiver run if you were to throw it to him. But yeah, it's got to be a very quick play, very quick decision, or you are going to hand it off. You can't play action on an RPO, no. No, it's either you're going to throw it or you're running it, end of. Thank you for the brief distraction to this stressful situation, by the way. I appreciate it. That wasn't your intent, but I'm happy for it. 14, now 17-13, 24, 27-13. Up by 2 touchdowns. Entering the 4th. What's the worst that could happen with a team like this? Utah State will get the ball and fail to convert on 4th and goal. We dodge a bullet. But we are forced to punt, and we weren't able to waste too much time. Utah State fumble. Defensive tackle DJ Dean recovers. We are playing with fire. 34-13 with 2 minutes left. They were so close in the red zone twice, but they couldn't make the most of it. TOUGLANE wins.
No touching! No touching! No touching! This team,
34-13. They got it done on their own. It wasn't the most convincing, but it'll do. Brett Cole, 3 touchdowns, almost 350 yards on the day.
And this is why practice is so important, guys.
I can feel the pressure around my fucking neck. I was ready for us to choke again. Not into that.
They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were
34-13. We're now 5-2 on the year.
That's gonna do good for us.
420 yards of offense. Or am I, brother? Oh, let's see. Cole, 33 of 41, 3 touchdowns and a pick. What a great game for him. Our running game, I mean, Tavian Grant, obviously, we had to switch to air raid to try and appease our quarterback and the wideouts. What a set of games, though, for Javon Moore and communications major, the freshman tight end. Hopefully Simon and company are a little bit more happy here. So, yeah, outscored them 20-0 in the fourth. We get the win that we needed. And we needed as many wins as we can possibly get. Let's be honest. Every game right now is so stressful, man. We cannot get stuck in this conference again. We can't. We land 4-star gem defensive end out of Baltimore, Maryland, Isaiah Saylor. Another super high-end recruit coming to TOUGLANE. Remember when I said patience? Dotch, are you still here so I can trash talk you? Not to say your method was wrong. It's just, you know. We land another Jimmy Giffels. Yes, Jimmy. The 4-star defensive end, a gem as well, out of Lake Forest, Illinois. Jimmy Giffels. That name might have to stay. So 2 more recruits. Roger Hurt goes to Syracuse, but that's okay. We're looking damn good in terms of our recruits so far this year. Cole and Simon have chilled a bit. We're now the number 33 team in the country. Contender status up to a B+. It's the highest ranking we've ever had. DJ Dean was Conference Defensive Player of the Week with 1 sack, 2 tackles, and a tackle for loss. Dotch, by the way, I was worried that you got mad at me and left. Appreciate you still hanging out. No hard feelings. It's just, in my head, it was like, this is gonna work. And it hasn't been perfect. Your strategy might have been the better way to go. But you know me. You've been here long enough. I'm stubborn. I appreciate advice, but in terms of that, it's like, I gotta see this through. Gotta make it happen. Conference standings. What do we got? What do we got? You stubborn. Chat. No need to turn on me here. Rude. I was trying to be nice. Damn it. Okay. We are not out of the woods. We're neck and neck with Ohio. JMU is at 6-3. ODU is at 5-3, as are Buffalo and New Mexico. We're not out of the woods yet, especially with some of the games we still have to go. It's going to go down to the wire, which is what we wanted to avoid. In terms of recruitment, though, again, look at these players. 4-star gem Isaiah Saylor with recoup. Look at how well balanced he is, though, man. Got the strength, the tackling ability. He's got the speed, the power moves. Turn on you means we'd be on your side at one point. Fair. And then Mr. James Giffels. Dude, he looks really good, too. So we have 5 players left on our board. No matter what, they need to be maxed out on points. And then if they are, the bonus points can go to new potential targets. We got to make sure everyone's on max points, and honestly, I think they are, except for Tolbert. So really quickly with Harms. Let's take a look. Shout out to the Chi-Town Reaper for the follow. Welcome in. We weren't able to sell him more on playing time. I'm not going to bother with the sways anymore. If we can't get the sways to work, I know people said it might take more than 1 week. But we just need, at this stage, we need to take the guaranteed points that we can get. So I just I don't have the patience unless it's working a bit better. I know it can flip. I'm not willing to invest the time into them. I'd rather just get the guaranteed points now. Take the, the shorter road that might not work out instead of the longer road that will. That is admittedly my approach here. If these sways aren't going to work relatively immediately. We just don't have the time to burn. So. Doug might have been responding to me. Oh, gotcha. Well, fair play. Anyway, just to explain, because I know some people. How's the game? Tremendous. Not perfect. Not perfect, but I am loving this game. Space work, just have to use check marks. The problem is the check marks that they already have and such, it just might not line up to what we have. So, again, let's just take the guarantee. And honestly, that will mean we can open up space on our board here, too. Tolbert, was there anything sell-wise for you? No. Okay. All right, so we are going to have 125 points to use. Okay. So we got more running backs, athletes, a right tackle. Okay. So, for the prospect list, then. Are there any 5-stars that are magically left? Just harms. Are there any 4-stars that are left? The answer is probably yes. If we sort by pipeline, apparently there's Jaleel Ogletree. We'll add him to the board. Johnny McCormick, who we know was a gem. We took him off the list earlier. I'm going to add him back. I mean, if he's still out there, why not? Anybody else on a 2-star? Probably not. Yeah, so now we're down to the 1-star pipeline. Rated options. We have Dennis Brink, who I think we had on the board before, too. We have wideout Brendan Fasano. Actually, here, no, I'm just going to go by position. It'll be easier, faster. You hear cowbells in your dreams. Shockingly, not yet. I'm hoping to get there, though. Let's see. Anybody else here at wideout? No. Any 4-star tight ends? I'm pretty sure we looked at Ogletree earlier too, but I want to double check them before I start looking for 3-stars who might be gems. That's the next approach. Once we're done looking at 4-stars, is looking for 3-star gems. So, just, I figured no harm in double checking. Serge Chosen was a bust. So again, I would rather look at a 3-star who might be a gem. Because some of these guys that I looked at before, they might have just been outright 4-stars instead of 4-star gems. So I took them off the board to exclusively look at 5-stars and 4-star gems. So that could be why we're seeing some of the familiar names. Yeah, there's not going to be too many dudes here. Linebacker, yeah, there's nobody. So yeah, 3-star gems is going to be... And that is true, I did take off the bottom 4 to focus on other people. Very true. So, again, no issue with coming back here, trying to be thorough before we start scouting out a lot of people. Ed Cannon, Ogletree is the lost son of Alco. Alright, so let's see here. We do have Jaleel Ogletree, who was just an outright 4-star. So the scholarship to him. McCormick was a 4-star gem that we weren't making up any ground on. We already looked at Brink. And then there was Brendan Fasano, who we actually haven't scouted yet. He's an actual 4-star. Okay. So we got 75 points. Let's do 15 for Ogletree. 15 for McCormick. Brink. 15 for you, and then Brendan Fasano also get 15. And then for McCormick, I'm actually going to put more on. We'll do the 25 since he was a gem. There we go. We'll see if we can make up any ground. But again, 4 recruits, 4-star, 4-star gem, 5-star, 5-star. Incredible so far for us. And again, we'll still have the portal to go. San Diego State is up next. This is another must-win game. They are 79 overall, but we're up to an 85 now. The Aztecs, by the way. Helmets are amazing. The uniforms themselves, not bad, but literally they only have 2 options. It's a bit disappointing. All right, you know what? We'll go with the alternate blue. We haven't worn this yet this season. Let's do it. We need a win. We need a win, man. It's the portal part of the reason why we're less gung-ho about trying to get as many people as possible. That, and we already have a pretty full team. Again, we had to cut 30 players, so we're at the 85 max right now. And we don't really have that many seniors. So you don't have to be at 85 every season. So, yeah, this was definitely the time. Our team's already a bit bloated. Let's go for just nothing but quality this year, was the plan. Snapdragon Stadium. Dude, their helmets are awesome. Obviously, like, in-game, you can barely see it, but they do look amazing. Gentlemen, I would love nothing more than another no-touching victory. Do not make me have to pick up this controller and play, because that's a dangerous game. 10-7 at the end of the first. Okay. 17-7. 17-10. 24-10. 24-17 at halftime. Another close game against a team with a losing record. I have a hunch I'm going to have to play here. Through the third we go, and score holds. It's a one-possession game. We will forever be nervous throughout this year because of that 27-point blown lead to Wyoming. 31-17. Failure to convert on 4th down gives us incredible field position at their 23. And we throw an interception. A chance to ice the game, and we throw an interception. SD State, though, fails to score again. Another 4th down failure. That should be it. And it is. Let's go.
No touching! No touching! No touching!
No help needed, baby. Brett Cole to Colt Simon, 60-yard touchdown. Will seal the deal. We move to 6-2 on the season. I'm a little bit disappointed, and I'm not, though. Like, I like playing the game, obviously. I don't like playing every second of every game.
Yeah, David, it's all about building.
So on one hand, I'm disappointed to not be playing, but me not playing is a great thing for a variety of reasons. Brett Cole has a phenomenal game. And the Blue Moose of TOUGLANE get the win, 38-24. Almost 500 yards of total offense. Cole went 27-36 with nearly 400 yards, 4 touchdowns, but 2 interceptions. Okay. Rushing-wise, 34 yards for Cole, 50 for Grant with a touchdown. Okay. We are still running the ball a decent amount, though. And what another phenomenal performance for Javon Moore. He has been insane this season. Trey and Bell, Colt Simon each with touchdowns. Blocking-wise, couple of sacks allowed, but that's okay. Got to the quarterback a couple of times. I hate that Stefillin Green's a senior. I wish we could have him on this team in perpetuity. He's incredible. It's more up for the Heisman. I will check the Heisman voting heading into next week. For now, let's see if we get another new recruit as we head to week 10 with the 6-2 record. No new recruits. We are locked out for Brendan Fasano, one of the new guys we just added. Cole and Simon continue to be kind of iffy about whether or not they're actually going to risk the, or look to transfer out. Stefillin Green, Conference Defensive Player of the Week. 1 sack, 6 tackles, 3 for loss. You see why I'm going to miss him? It's our old friends in Syracuse. One of our finest choke jobs in the past, when we were a much weaker team, was to Syracuse. They don't appear to be what they once were, although they are in a significantly bigger conference. In terms of the top 25, we'll take a look around the nation. Wisconsin, a perfect 8-0 at the top of the board. Clemson's up there. Pittsburgh. Bama, obviously, at 5-3, which isn't great, but again, strength of schedule matters a ton in how it's calculated right now, and they're in the top tier. Washington State is in the top 10. UAB's up there. Nevada. Charlotte 49ers. Baylor. Interesting. In terms of those conference standings, you would have gotten a look at it. We're neck and neck with the Ohio Bobcats, and James Madison are at 7-3. We are neck and neck with Ohio still. We can't slip up, or we lose control of our destiny. We cannot slip up. In terms of the Heisman watch, it's Josh Flowers at Arkansas State, Evan Bullock of Louisiana Tech, Andy John at Florida, Quincy Rivas at UNC, and Evan Bowe of the USC Trojans. Only one wideout. And right now it's Andy John at Florida. Probably not going to get much Heisman respect in our independent status. In terms of recruiting, what do we have? I'll check Ohio's schedule in a minute. We did miss out on Stephen Lambo. We also missed out on Terrence Petrie. And we got locked out for Fasano. Okay. Was there anybody ready for a visit? No. So now, obviously, we can use up the points to make up ground for the 3 new guys that we've recently added to the board. If we have any hours left, it will start scouting out 3 stars. We'll be looking for gems. Let's get these guys onto the maximum amount of points that we can here. Got to explicit Mo for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome. All right, so we got 50 points left. Let's see who's out there now. Now that we have to look at 3 stars. Again, we specifically want gems as our top priority. I'm going to look first at... I probably should go by position of need first, right? Let's be honest here. So let's look at tight ends. We only got 1 that's interested. That's Terrell Arma. And then in terms of pipeline, we have a couple of others here. Again, obviously, it's going to take me a while to scout all of these guys, but we're going to. And I only want gems. Some of these guys were athletes as well. So we'll start off just having looked at tight ends. So Terrell Arma. Are you a gem, my friend? No, you're not. You're fine, but you're not quite what we're looking for right now. And then Kevin Machado, we won't be able to fully scout out this week, but that's the game plan for the next couple of weeks. This Syracuse game is scary, man. This is very, very scary. 86 overall, Syracuse. I told you. They're in a much higher conference. You can't just go off a record. You have to look at the context of it. Targaryen is still out, and of course Varner. That's right. We did say we were going to try to slap a red shirt on Varner before, but he was already red shirt in the past, right? So we just got to hope that a medical red shirt happens. Might be stepping in on this one. Yeah. That's my thought. We scheduled it as a home game, though, on purpose. Let's do it. They need to win. They need to win. We lose. I forgot to check Ohio's schedule. Sorry. I just remembered. My bad. My bad.
Hello, everyone, and
okay. What can they do against the toughest opponent of the season thus far? 86 overall, Syracuse. First quarter. 3-0 Orange. At the end of one. Second quarter. 3-all. 6-3. 13-3. 13 unanswered points to end the first half. We're up by 10. Third quarter. 13-10. 16-10. It's a one-possession game heading into the fourth. Of course it is. Syracuse ball. They're forced to punt. Okay. What can we do? We go 3 and out. I've seen this too many times. Syracuse. Also forced to punt. Gentlemen, you gotta score here. I'm so tempted to take over for them now, but gentlemen, you gotta fucking score here. Very quick 3 and out. Syracuse. Also punt. Jesus Christ. If I don't take over here and seal the deal, if they fail to score and Syracuse score, I'm going to have so little time left for a comeback, it's not even funny. TOUGLANE. What can they do? We trusted them and it worked. 24-10. A 1-yard touchdown rush from the quarterback, Brett Cole, and a successful 2-point conversion for Javon Moore. Syracuse. Fail to score. Fail to convert on 4th down. The biggest win of the season.
No touching! No touching! No touching!
A no-touching victory over the Syracuse Orange. Thank God. 24-10. We outscored them 24-7 after the first.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling.
Oh, thank God. You motherfuckers blew a 27-point lead to Wyoming, but you can beat Syracuse?
Over the course of the season, this team right now completely different, almost the polar opposite of what we
It's a win. I should be happy. It's a win. But I'm not wrong.
This team is coming for them.
That's going to do it for
Cole goes 14 of 19, 151 yards, a touchdown, and no picks. Rushing-wise, Grant on 51 yards, Cole 28 on 15 carries as well with the touchdown. Schilling had a couple carries in there. Receiving-wise, Grant had 4 receptions for 8 yards. Yardage leader was Trey and Bell. And then blocking-wise, no sacks allowed is very impressive. Defensively, 14 tackles for the senior, Christian Allegro. Holy hell. 1 sack for John Decker the 4th. 2 interceptions. 69 me done. And to Marvin Holland. Our kicker went 3 for 3. I mean, outside of the bowl game, that's the biggest win in the history of the program. We needed that so badly. So damn badly. 7-2. Any good news recruitment-wise? We get the 5-star athlete, technically a wideout, out of Birmingham, Alabama, Austin Harms. Another 5-star recruit. We also get the 4-star, I believe, gem running back, right? Greg Tolbert out of Little Elm, Texas. Yeah, Tolbert was a gem. This recruitment class has been outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. And for the first time, it took 4 seasons, but for the first time, the Blue Moose of TOUGLANE are ranked. These two keep bitching, but whatever. I don't even care about them. For the first time, as TBTT was the Conference Defensive Player of the Week with 8 tackles, 4 for loss. Number 24 in the country. How perfect is it? Instead of 21, it's 24. The TOUGLANE Blue Moose at 7-2. Ranked for the very first time. What a beautiful, beautiful sight that is, huh? Our debut on the board. And number 24. Bespoke Troll here. They may have you ranked 24, but you're number 2. Ah, Shimicus, you've been such a welcome addition. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for that. Conference is still our biggest focus. Ohio lost. We have a game at hand on both James Madison and Old Dominion. We are in control of our destiny. If we get the job done, we are promoted. We still have some tough games left, but now what the opposition's doing does not matter. Our final few games of the year, Kent State, Kansas State, who are ranked 23rd in the country, and number 12, Louisville. It's a tall task. How many more tiers until the top? Jake, we're in tier 11 of 11. So, all of them. All of the tiers. Oh, man. Okay. Kent State is an absolute must-win. This is the easiest game we have left on our schedule. Check out the 7-3 schedules. To be honest, I don't even care what they have. I don't even care. It's just down to what we can do. Jake, when we initially started, Independent was mid-tier. When I had to restart, we elected to put it at the bottom. So I can understand the confusion. We still have max points for the guys that we've already been focused on. We can schedule a visit for Johnny McCormick to sell him on Championship Contender. From there, yeah, Jake, we had to restart because of a glitch. Like a game-breaking glitch. There was nothing we could do. Kevin Machado is a 3-star gem. He is getting the scholarship offer, and we are immediately going full house on him. Especially given that he's an athlete. Chris Alves, let's scout him out. He's fine, but not what we're looking for. Kelvin Burnett. How do the playoffs work? This isn't... Ooh, Burnett is also a gem. Let's go. This isn't the best example because we kind of have a fictional scenario, but the idea is that the top teams in the country are playing one another for the national title instead of what it used to be, where it's just whoever we think is best. So, just the general idea is trying to get the best players in the top conference winners. All of these 3 stars are going to cause us to cut 70 overall again. I disagree. You said all of these 3 stars. I'm only looking at 2 of them so far, and they're both gems. So they're basically 4 stars. And I mean, aside from that, they would be the 10th and 11th recruit. You know? I think we're okay. So again, we got 4-star gem Greg Tolbert, 5-star Austin Harms, 4-star outright Jimmy Giffels, 4-star gem Isaiah Saylor, 5-star BJ Thompson, and 5-star David Arrett. We still have transfer portal. Yeah, but there's no guarantees we're going to go for anybody in the transfer portal. It depends on the quality of them. You know? I think we're okay. And let's be honest, if we have to cut good talent for better talent, so be it. 4 and 6, Kent State are next. If we lose this game, our season's basically over. We have an 11 overall point advantage on them. This has to be a win. Absolutely has to be. We haven't had any insta-commits this season, but we have in the past. But yeah, none this year. Shit. Any particular fun no-touching wins? I mean, I don't think I've been on the feet. I haven't personally led a victory this season, have I? I think I've only had to jump in twice, and I'm pretty sure both times we lost. It has to be a win. Gotta be a win. No ifs, ands, or asses. It has to be a win. Once was hardly your fault. I mean, the Wyoming one, I did fucking throw an interception on 4th down.
As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying...
We're 24 in the country, ranked for the very first time. Let's not immediately lose it. Yeah, we love losing to Wyoming. We love it. Gentlemen, you should win this game with your goddamn eyes closed. $7-0 at the end of the first. Not bad. Second quarter. 14-0. 21-0. If we lose this game, and I shouldn't have to say that, I should celebrate, but Wyoming taught me my lesson. We are up 35-0 at halftime. If they lose this game, I might just go back to Ball State immediately. This game's over. 42-7. 45-7. This game's over. This game's over.
When you know
No touching! No touching! No touching!
51-7.
And it's almost like playing against yourself.
The easiest game left on our schedule, and Bryce Frost was in.
This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm.
Backup quarterback Bryce Frost was player of the game.
Able to matriculate the ball
Is
down.
that because our starter was subbed out? Or is it because of injury?
This was just total domination.
We drop a 50 bomb on a team for the first time. I've never been interested in college football, just a fan of professional level. Chad, I highly recommend it. Old Mad Lad Nova Chad. Great name. I highly recommend it. Again, I'm not even the biggest college football fan in the world either, but I mean, the game's phenomenal. It'll probably get you more into the sport as well. 600 yards of total offense to less than 200. Cole is hurt. Our starter, Brett Cole, is hurt. Bryce Frost had a phenomenal performance, but our starting QB is injured. Our running game was, I mean, solid for Bobby Boosh, but, old Booby Boosh. Monkey kind of, yeah. It's a decent comparison. Not one-to-one, but decent. Javon Moore, phenomenal game. Colt Simon, phenomenal game. I mean, Bell as well. I mean, we absolutely dominated them. Despite dropping 50 points on Kent State, though, we can only be so excited. A massive injury, potentially. Okay, so yeah, for whatever reason, by the way, sorry about the deeds, I couldn't warn you in time. The sound alerts, for whatever reason, aren't working. I don't know why. I'll look into it tonight, try to have it fixed for tomorrow, but yeah, sorry about that. How bad's the injury? Second season in a row, we've had our starting quarterback tear his quad. Can I at least say emotional damage? I'm not going to say it the way he says it in the clip. Emotional damage. And of course, Targaryen was that quarterback last year, and he's still not back. We head into 2 games against ranked opponents that may very well be must-win to gain promotion. No new recruits. We're in first for Brink and Burnett. We get locked out for Kodu, and I didn't even see the guy on the bottom's name. Brand exposure's up to a C-. And now all of a sudden there's no one saying, hey, I'm not happy with the way we're playing. With some internal pain to that. Thank you. Bryce Frost was named Conference Player of the Week. Again, I was hoping this guy was going to be the starter, but he has proven who's the best backup quarterback at the NFL level? He's like our Gardner Minshew. He's not the guy, but he can step in and do the job, you know? Nick Foles, yeah. Hopefully he's like a Nick Foles and leads us to a title. It's the one time I'll root for that. We're up to number 22 in the country. We play number 20, Kansas State. In terms of the injury report, Targaryen will be back for the season finale. But Varner and Cole are both done for the season. In terms of the conference standings, if we lose one more game... Oh my god, hold on. We have won 4 in a row. We're still in control of our destiny here. We're still in control. Okay. We need to win at least one more game. Ideally, we win both. Heisman watch, by the way. Quincy Rivas, Evan Bullock, Josh Flowers, Christopher Vizina, the Rizina, and House Haney Hejny. I don't know how to say his name. I'm sorry. A win could do it. What's the tiebreaker after Independence? Head-to-head record and then point differential. But we haven't played anybody, so it would go down to point differential, and I think we'd have it. But we do have to go to red shirt status. And we're going to take it off of Beth Amphetamine, who's never going to be a starter. We'll play Beth as the backup. I don't want to go with Pixaplenty or Brasky. So Beth Amphetamine, we're going to take that red shirt off of you. And you're going to be the backup. Bryce Frost is our guy. That southern name, Hejny. Okay. Quarterback depth chart's good. Bryce Frost, it's been your team on and off for the past 3 years. Can you clutch it, is the question. Go to recruitment before we play K-State. And then again, we draw we drew Louisville, not drawed. Get Kadu out of there. Matthew Davis. And back to the top. Ogletree, we're still fighting for. Johnny McCormick. And then Dennis Brink, no visit yet. Chado, no visit yet. Elvin Burnett, no visit yet. Steve Franco, are you a gem? No, you're not. Get out. Avery Perfect, son of Vontes. Not a gem. Get out. Alex Kumar is a gem. Another gem athlete, man. Go for it. He is going to stop us from applying points to anybody else, though. Fair enough. Kansas State. This is a massive, massive game. 87 overall, the Wildcats. But we are at home. We beat Syracuse in this scenario. The fucking purple Dallas Cowboys that they are. Do it. We have to win this game. We have to win this game.
Hello, everyone.
Love you, Crashy.
You can sense it through the pageantry.
All right. First quarter. I can hardly look, man. I'm so nervous for this team right now. 7-3. Second quarter. 14-3. 17-3. 24-10 at halftime. We have no choice. We're jumping in at the half. And we have to kick it off and play defense first. We're down by 2 scores to start the second half. This will be the most gameplay we've had all season long. It's going to take a big-time comeback. A big-time comeback. Okay. We can do it. We can do it. Dude, look at the stadium pulse for us now. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection. That has
Woo, this place is a rockin'.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much.
This place is a rockin'. How the hell do I do, like, pump up the crowd more? I don't even know. Oh, Stefillin just missed. We definitely have some players, though, that are risking injury, but I have no choice but to keep them in the game. We have to win. Stefillin Green, he gets hurt, so be it. He's going to go down like a fucking warrior, though. I should have usered there. I should have usered. Up on the right stick, do it with a safety.
Defense is about learning the plays.
Stick with the zone blitz here. I'm going to trust the line to do it themselves.
A little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
Go, baby.
Quick handoff.
Yes, boys. Well done. Well done.
So you get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on second, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or
We got blocked.
what's going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay. Well, if they've been aggressive,
Big tackle there.
if they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw.
Had some good blocking.
Quick to the line.
One of the things I love about this offense, Reese, is they have tons of speed. They like to try to get the ball going east-west. That time they generate a huge play going to the right side.
Oh, I thought that defender was going to pick it. I thought for sure he had that.
They got to do a better job containing that as this game goes on. They got to funnel the football back to the middle of the field.
On second down, wants to throw.
Couldn't knock it out. They get the fresh set of downs. Son of a bitch, man. We can't stop him.
Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made.
We hit the quarterback late.
I can trust him, so I'm going to continue.
Damn, you lost. That is good news.
Because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
Can't get a stop. We'll be up to the 7.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag. Quick pass on the fly motion.
Get there, Anderson.
That's what you expect from a
Injury to one of their guys. Timeout's nice at least.
Great tackle there.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside.
Let's start going cover 2 here and just protecting the fucking middle.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
Couldn't punch it out. It's 3rd and goal.
Works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Come on.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2
Stack
downs.
the line, boys. Stack the line.
Quarterback out on the perimeter.
Nope.
And he takes
We didn't put enough people on the line.
Touchdown, Wildcats! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular
This
season.
would be a really tough loss. Still got time, but this would be very, very tough.
This offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you.
31-10.
Exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball.
The problem is we can't really play our game offensively either.
Again with Kevin Connors in
I mean, using the runs and the RPOs to work our way upfield. We got to be aggressive now. We got to score quickly. That's way too risky, but that'd be fun.
All
right.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Florida State. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on.
Stuck with him.
Any updates, you'll see him here.
Thought he was going to stay in zone and give up that space. He did not.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper they're the
Got
better
some
team.
tired players out there.
Standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Out of the backfield, Bobby Boosh. Hey, 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 unnecessary contact there. Come on now.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Fuck. Man, that could have been targeting. He got hit hard.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of
came down with it. Yeah. Problem is we had to go aggressive over a rack catch.
They're playing with better effort, and right now,
no! Oh my God, he was wide open.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but man, you're starting to get down in the second half, and this offense just has really struggled. Underperformed.
Game it should be.
Better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
I like watching sip through the playbook while I just hit buttons. That's fair.
They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Pocket starts to collapse. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Just had to get the yards that we could get. We're obviously not punting. Obviously not punting. 4th and 2 is a bit far to look for the Brady special, but
Quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move. Going
for the running back dive.
Trailing by double figures. They'll try it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
How about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Fuck.
1st down here for the offense.
Fuck.
On the run, it's Lee. And a good solid before the defense cuts him down.
Fucking 4th and 2 stop, man. It looked like we had the space, and then it just evaporated.
Wear the defense down, get 1st downs, and ultimately get some points.
Fires on the move.
I shouldn't have gone for the hit stick. We did hold him up, though.
He is marked out of bounds after another.
They committed all those people, and then they ran their first fucking play action. I can't believe it.
The ball with chunk plays.
Can't believe it.
To the 23 for this 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. And that incomplete pass caught a big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
It's not the end of the world that we're going to lose this game, but it's not great.
The play action fake.
Give me that! Give me that!
Intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
We have a second chance.
Nice job by him understanding his responsibility.
Come on. We got to score fast. We got to score very fast. But we have life.
As soon as he sees an intended target, he's already running that way, and he's able to jump the throw and pick it off.
Okay. Christ, we might as well be in a fucking Hail Mary set already.
Under the field to start the drive. He wants to throw.
Come on. Come on! LJ Young Jr. to the house. Come on.
No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
When you can run like that,
The talisman strikes again. Who else would it be but LJ Young Jr.?
in the air, catch the football, get to the end.
The interception, and one play later, we're on the board. We got a long way to go and a lot of work to do.
Now they'll line up for what they hope.
But we have life. They are also going to have a bitch of a time kicking field goals in the fourth quarter because of the wind. We might be able to use that to our advantage. 10 seconds, 80 yards on one play.
Big chunk yardage, put points on the board, just like
The absolute dime to LJ.
on the move from inside his 5.
Punch that shit out. Damn.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return.
We're sticking in cover 2 on the way that they play.
K-State
Absolutely sticking in the cover 2.
Cat offense returns to the field. After that,
Crowd's back into it.
they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know.
I got so lucky there, it switched me to the defender because I was trying to get the crowd hype. That could have been bad. That could have been real bad. I'll take 2nd and 5.
The give to the tailback. At the 40, there he goes. They got him free for a big game.
They keep getting us to the outside, though I run the cover 2s and they get us to the outside.
Just about to reach the
But if I don't run cover 2, they just bomb it into the middle of the field.
They'll give it to him again. Oh, what a move. And more yards after contact. And they finally...
We can't stop him. We just can't stop him.
The third quarter, and this defense will start to build on its heels. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Fuck.
And see how this playoff race is shaping up.
Fuck your playoff race. Get me back to the game.
Back at it to open the quarter with this first down play.
Not even the play that I chose. Thanks, Dan.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's hot.
Wasn't my guy to cover. Thanks. Thanks, defense. See, the second I don't have 2 guys in the middle on the cover 2, they bomb it to the middle. There's just nothing I can do. I can't stop them. If I don't have a cover 2, they bomb it into the middle. If I do have a cover 2, they just book it to the outside. Like, I don't know what to do to stop them. Aside from maybe that contain that we have on the line this time.
Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. And
We need to force a turnover. We absolutely need to force a turnover.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one.
Only thing I can think is a cover 2.
On that play right there.
Defense rolls up deep in its own.
Set the defense to slant to the outside. And how the hell do you set up quarterback contain now?
Quick
Not the
strike.
same button it used to be.
Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Hell of a goal line stand, but I imagine they're going to go for it. They say field goal.
They've been denied 3 straight times from the 2.
It would be smart to take the points.
Yes, you have to stay aggressive. All the points in today's college football. Stay aggressive. Keep the hammer down. And try to get 6.
He fucking missed it. He fucking missed it from that close.
Missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys.
It stays at a 2-possession game. And it starts us at the 20.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work.
Come on.
They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him.
What the fuck was that?
It's a busted play. Incomplete.
Well, there was hope up until that throw, because I don't know why the hell that was so bad. I don't know where the running back was going, because he didn't keep going forward. I guess we put it behind him. I know that kick was hard, but still.
Quite spot on with his accuracy. He's going to have to play better.
Send you.
Quarterback
Take Grant out wide. Custom stem up to the line. I'll send more too.
on the run. It's Frost. Spits it out to the back. This time it's complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Soft spot in the middle. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play and they'll move the chains.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one. And all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
Man, he's been...
I can't believe we got so lucky. That safety was so fast. I didn't think he could close the distance in time. That's the one close call I can afford. I cannot afford another.
Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
Wants to throw on second down. Going for it all.
Let's fucking go, boys!
Well, we wondered exactly
Yes!
where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Phil might have switched sidelines and switched.
Fuck yes! Come on!
Such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football. You can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team themselves, they've got some win, they've got some
Holy fuck! We got him one-on-one. And who else would it have been but Moore? We've gotten caught like that by a defender before. This time we use it to our advantage. 4:25 to go. And it's a one-possession game. Come on.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today.
Come on.
Georgia Tech has the lead right now, but
And again, they are kicking against high winds. It's going to be even more difficult for field goals.
They're up by 7 over Minnesota. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas,
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin.
Get him.
Let us know when it goes final.
I'm really actually kind of mad at that. I should have just let the AI do it. But I was spamming the A button to do the contain tackle, and it didn't go. Push the AI out wide. On the line.
Smart move to keep it on the ground.
No way.
Found that space and picked
Okay.
up 6 out to the 33.
We do have no choice but to go 4-6 to try and stop the run here. Got to play man coverage.
They try to break your ankles. The problem is, when you're trying to run there as fast as you possibly can, a lot of times you don't get to put a good...
Christian! Let's go, Christian!
They were all over him. Nowhere to
Christian Allegros had an unbelievable second half. Absolutely unbelievable. The interception and then that stop. And that's a terrible punt.
If it has helium in it.
We'll start at our own 44. I was going to risk a return there, but it wouldn't have been worth it. And we have earned the right now
Carved him up in the air, David.
to go back to our main strategy of being able to take our time, get our run game established.
on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Not the best blocking in the world. We only get back to the line. That's a shame.
Using him out of the slot.
Okay, you know what? If they are going to cover the RPOs, then fuck it. We'll go right back to the empty base and we'll keep throwing on them.
Slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in.
Need to send wide deep. Not wide deep. Grant. Custom stem.
Really featured this
Nope,
guy
it's
today.
not. It's not what I did, game. Come on. Out route. Grant. Custom stem. Up. Right bumper could be open too. Send A down the middle as well.
Dropping back, it's Frost.
Absolutely horrific throw.
He'll pick up a few before
He was wide open because the other guy disappeared, but the throw was horrific.
down inbounds, but only picked up a yard and not enough for a first down.
Yeah, they need to work with
I shouldn't have gone to him, but I saw he was wide open. It wasn't the worst idea.
Way to the boundary, just a toe tap and get 1 yard. We got to do a better job trying to
Why
get
was wide open? Yeah, and like I said, the guy I threw to was wide open as well. It's just the catch animation was very unfortunate.
Third down through the
Oh, what a block downfield. Let's go. Doesn't matter. We move on. We move on.
It'll be a first down.
Little smoke screen action.
The fresh set of
Same setup here. Just look to work the sidelines.
Some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome.
Not afraid to send the tight end here. Custom stem for that guy. Send him deeper this time.
To the air on first down. Trying to get to it.
Couldn't get rid of it.
And he can't find a receiver and down.
Couldn't get rid of it in time.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They
Okay.
keep their quarterback upright.
A little bit more adversity. That's fine.
He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Looking to throw on second down. He wants a big play here late. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Well, the defense finally showing some life there. It's been tough sledding, too, because this offense has been lighting them up through the air. But a nice individual effort that time, forcing the incompletion.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Down to
Fourth and forever.
Fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Wide open L.J. Young Jr.
Nice throw, great catch, easy glide into the end zone for the touchdown.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
We have timeouts. I need to take a look. I need to take a look. I can have a timeout to opt out. Oh my God.
He's right on target. He's into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is good, and they vault on top by 1.
It's not easy carrying around balls this heavy. Pure fucking steel. Let's fucking go.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
From fourth and forever to being up by 1 with 1:44 to go.
No attempt at a return. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here.
Didn't let me get my hands up at Allegra. Shit.
Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll throw it on first down. Wide open downfield.
Jesus Christ.
Chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Kansas State pushing the pace. He'll come out throwing on first down.
Oh my God, again, he just missed.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. That's going to be the same thing.
I'm aware of the timeout factor.
Kansas State back at it after picking
I'm
up
also
the first
aware of the field goal situation they'd be in.
He'll take a shot.
And that's why I kept my timeouts. Safety didn't even adapt to him. Cover 2, that's his man. He didn't even adapt to him.
And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch. In those big moments,
Our defense played relatively well, and in that final drive, they just fucking ripped us apart.
You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
They're going to go for 2. Isn't surprising. We're going to commit to stopping the run. If they throw it, they throw it.
Point conversion attempt coming up.
3:25.
Looking for a man. It's Barnett.
Yep.
He gets it into the end zone. The 2-point try is good, and now the lead is 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across.
1:04 to go with 3 timeouts.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down mark.
Wanted to get one play under my book, under my belt without immediately just bombing the ball downfield, you know?
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He's looking for a man on 2nd down.
He read it well that time.
They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve.
I was hoping while he was tied up with the defender would be able to do something, but
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. He'll throw on 3rd down. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the stick.
trying to give them something to think about while we wait for our shot to open up.
The sidelines pick up the 1st down.
And they are pressing.
Yeah, great job by the offense. You got to understand the situation. The clock is the enemy late in the ball game. Got to have a score, like you said, Reese. Work the outer part of the field so I can catch the football and get out of bounds.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. He's going to run it. Turns it on in midfield. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
You know, I think in this situation in the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the 4th quarter. We've got an opportunity, 1 possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. He's going to pass. Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Line getting set on 2nd down.
But what? Here comes a pizza. See it?
In the air, it's Frost.
Oh, jeez.
Highly unnecessary.
There it is.
That with the Patriots jacket, and of course he's been asked to leave the ball game for ruining a good piece of pizza.
Solid return on the pick.
Well, we've seen this defense make plays time and time again in this game. They may have just sealed it with that takeaway.
All of that, man, just to fucking hold the L. You couldn't. Quarterback just didn't have the arm strength to get it there. Like right here, I saw him open. Nobody else was really open. That would have been the time to take off right through that gap. But I saw him open a bit and thought we could lead it towards the M, right? Like we were trying to get it over here to lead him. It didn't make it. Just didn't make it. Oh, we fought so fucking hard, man, for that win, and we didn't even get it.
Seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Defense still with a couple of timeouts. They can force the issue, make the offense snap it again as they take a knee on this one. This one was a lot like a
They lose an absolute heartbreaker.
Down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about eliminating
That hurts.
low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create.
Fun experience, fun comeback, but man, that's an empty feeling at the end of that.
Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
I mean, it would have been nice if we weren't trailing, what, 24-10 when I took over? Yeah, 24-10 at halftime. We fought so damn hard, man. So damn hard. Yeah, stats matters. Only stat that matters is the L, and we'll see how this affects us now.